The year was 1608. The tension was mounting, and the Lutherans were not sure what to do. The Catholics were growing stronger, and they couldn't let them take over. The Protestant Union was proposed, and the idea was passed. The Lutherans joined together, and the Union was formed. The next year, the Catholics did the same, and created the Catholic League. The war started off in 1618. Ferdinand II, the head of the Habsburg family, closed some of the Protestant churches. The Bohemian Protestants revolted, and the war began. A few other German Protestant princes took advantage of this and founded Ferdinand. The war was over religion, territory, and power between the ruling empires of the Europeans. The two main phases of the war were 1. Habsburg triumphs, 2. Habsburg defeats.
The war lasted from 1618 to 1648. The Habsburg triumphs lasted for the first 12 years of the war and ended in 1630. During this time period, armies from Spain and Austria destroyed the armies hired by the Protestant princes and started to put out the uprising by the Czechs and the Germans. Ferdinand's army was 125,000 men paid to plunder, kill, and destroy whatever they wanted.
The Habsburg defeats started in 1630. The war started to turn towards the Protestants. Gustavus Adolphus of Sweden turned the tides of the war for the Protestants. Him and his armies drove the Habsburg armies out of the northern Germany. However, Gustavus himself was killed in battle in the year 1632. Cardinal Richelieu and Cardinal Mazarin of France poned for the rest of the war. These two were Catholic, but were afraid of the Habsburg power and sided with the Protestants. They did not want to gain enough power and be able to overthrow the French king. In 1635, Richelieu sent French troops against the Habsburg armies. Westphalia ended the war in 1648. The war had done great damage to Germany, dropping its population from almost 20 million down to about 16 million. Not only the population was hurt, but also the economy was ruined. This helped hold the state from becoming unified until the 1800s. The treaty had some very important consequences. It weakened the Habsburg states, which were Spain and Austria, but strengthened the French. It ended all religious war in Europe, but introduced a new way to negotiate for peace.
This treaty ended the idea for a Catholic empire ruling all of Europe. Europe was recognized as a bunch of equal and independent states. This was the beginning of the modern state system and was the most important thing that came out of the 30 Years' War.